What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the German Bear Podcast. And today we have the film room episode on a matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. The Chicago Bears were able to hang in there up until the last seconds of this game and really performed well offensively overall. And in today's film room episode, we want to go over Justin Fields' record-breaking performance against the Dolphins, look at what he did in the run game, in the pass game, and then also, obviously, as always, take a closer look at our offensive coordinator, Luke Getsy. What did he call in certain situations, as well as the skill position players and the offensive line. So with that, let's not waste any more time and start off with today's film room. So now in the film room, as always, we want to start it off with 1st and 10 in the first drive of the Bears offense overall for the entire game. And this is just a great call by Luke Getsy to get your young quarterback confident early in the game. Sprint out pass and easy completion to tight end Cole Kmet. Get your young tight end confident as well. He will have some big plays, massive plays later in the game as well. As for the scheme, how we start off this game, we will motion over Corey Blasingame, who's going to help that slide protection of the offensive line. Also, it looks like Chase Claypool is in the game as well. He's running a deep crossing route. Darnell Mooney is about to run a corner route in that situation, and then just a 5-yard hitch by tight end Cole Kmet, who sits in there against the off coverage of that cornerback in that situation. And the offensive line, including Corey Blasingame, is going to run a slide protection to the right when we look from Justin Fields' view. In that specific play, and just a great execution overall. Justin Fields has time with the slide protection and then easily finds him open enough to get a good chunk play right off the bat on 1st and 10 to set up a nice 2nd and 3 try. And there you have the offensive line just doing a good job on that slide protection. Easy enough time for Justin Fields, and a quick little completion, like I said, to get your young quarterback confident. And then we will have a 2nd and 3 situation right after it, and I love the aggressiveness by Luke Getsy, just staying with the play action right there. Everybody expects run by the Bears, and then hits Dante Pettis with a beautiful play over the middle. Really love this play call by the Bears offense overall. We'll just have 2 routes on the play. Heavy look, right, with an extra tight end in here, and I think it is EQ in there as well, who's acting as a blocker. I think in that situation you have 2 players on true routes. First one being just Darnell Mooney at the top of the screen, who's running somewhat of that post curl, so sells the post and then sits in there. As for Dante Pettis, he's going to run that over the ball route over the center, sits between linebackers and safeties and finds the green space. Really does a great job in that situation with it. Love that the Bears are attacking the zone coverage of the Dolphins early, and then they're wide open, great space right there, and Justin finds him. Good read, good throw. Accurate, and just an easy first down for the Bears on 2nd and 3. And also, offensive line in that situation does a really good job. We can look at Tevin Jenkins right there, focus on him with a great one-on-one block in that situation. Just love what he's doing right there against 98. Controls him. Enough time, way too much time almost for Justin Fields. Great protection by the offensive line. There you see Dante Pettis sitting wide open in between the zone coverage. Easy completion for Justin Fields. Love the play call by Luke Getsy once again. And now, sticking with that same drive, we want to look at a situation later on this one. It's a 3rd and 2, and I really love this confidence into Chase Claypool already by Justin Fields. Justin Fields finds Chase Claypool or tries to find him at the top of the screen with a go route, but unfortunately, it was a defensive pass interference, but by the end of the day, I'm lucky that they called it at least this time because it was an obvious one. The guy was holding his one arm the entire time, so good call by the refs in that situation, but we'll talk about that big time miss at the end of the game as well. But like I said, love the confidence right away. Chase Claypool on the play is, like I said, going to run a outside release go. We'll also have a motion over by tight end Cole Kmet in that situation. As for him, specifically, he's running a 10 and in, a dig. Darnell Mooney in that situation is running that fade out of the slot, or as the number 2 receiver in that 3-by-1 formation. And then we'll just have a wide hitch by EQ in that situation. Love the release by Justin Fields. Really good throw. Love the release by Chase Claypool as well. Beats his guy, right? Has time to throw it. Justin Fields, and then is actually able to make a great throw. Looks away to safety long enough to just free up Chase Claypool in the one-on-one, but then unfortunately the DB held. I would have loved to see a big-time catch right there by Chase Claypool, obviously, but still a big-time play by him that doesn't show on the stat sheet, but is obviously big-time for the Bears in that situation. Really good bucket throw by Justin Fields in that situation as well. Look at that. Really finds him in there. Hopefully I can stop at the right time. There, boom. And if the corner doesn't hold him right there, I think that's a catch. So really good job by the offense performing that play, but just didn't work out fully with the defensive pass interference, but still the Bears got the yards that they needed. And the Bears actually finished off drive number 1 with a field goal, and now we're moving on to drive number 2 for the Bears offense, and we want to look at a 2nd and 9 situation first of all, which was just a great play call by Luke Getsy. Love the creativity and the design on this one. We can, as always, watch it first of all. Just a reverse play right there to tight end Cole Kmet, who runs for almost a first down, and I just absolutely love this design by Luke Getsy. Just right there, once again, bringing my man, Corey Blasingame in there as an extra blocker. He has a key block. Also, great block right there by, I think it's Chase Claypool, if I'm seeing it correctly. And then just a reverse play to Cole Kmet, who's turning it up the field for some good yards on 2nd and 9. And yeah, it is actually Chase Claypool with a key block on there. We can watch it once again. Just absolutely love the play design and just including several players, not only, let's say, Velus Jones Jr., who got several reverses, or Dante Pettis, but no, also your tight end. And then boom, right there. Good block by Corey Blasingame, and you will see Chase as well, who's doing a good block right there at the corner. That's enough time for Cole Kmet to gain some yards right there. So really love the play design right there by Luke Getsy. And now we want to look at a 2nd and 10 situation still in the 2nd drive. And this is Chase Claypool's first big-time catch for the Chicago Bears. It's not a long route, but I just really love what he does on this play. That's what I already said in my Chase Claypool film room episode. He's a great guy for the run after the catch. And right there, just boom, puts it in his hands, Justin Fields, and then is able to gain some extra yards, 12 yards overall on a 2-yard route. Absolutely amazing. As for the play design overall, it's basically just right there, a release. It's somewhat of a bubble route by him, right? Just sits in there against the off coverage player right there, the cornerback, and then just big time strength. Love the read by Justin Fields as well, taking him right away, and then boom, makes him miss. And then just has the acceleration and the speed to turn this one into a first down. That's obviously a massive part of his game that we should utilize. And the Bears did that with his first game action. Makes the guy miss, accelerates for the first down. Big time play by Chase Claypool. So now moving on to a later situation, this time a 3rd and 10 situation. Once again, love this play call by Luke Getsy. It's just once again, like they opened up the play or the game, a sprint out pass with a slight protection. Enough time finds Darnell Mooney for the easy completion on 3rd and 10. And Mooney does a great job of turning it up the field and just gaining the extra yards for that first down. We'll have a motion over by EQ, who is just going to help as a blocker. Cole Kmet is going to have just that climb kind of over route. As for Darnell Mooney, who receives the ball, is going to run a quick out, and we just have somewhat of a pick play right there, or rub route by Dante Pettis, who's just going to run, basically a rub route. He's not really running a route, just somewhat of a inside release go, but it's just there to free up Darnell Mooney, and it worked out perfectly. Great right here. Great execution by the Bears offense. Easy completion, throw on the run, hits him perfectly, and then Mooney gets up the field and gets the first down. Really love that play by the Bears. As we can see from the end zone angle too, slide protection once again works. I mean, 15, which should be Jalen Phillips, gets free but doesn't have an impact on the play, and first down Bears. As we want to look at the next play as well, because this is 1st and 10, touchdown Chicago Bears. Beautiful play design. Just absolutely love what the Bears did in this game with the play action cells. I mean, that's something the Bears haven't done like that so far for the entire season. Those are new plays that they installed, it looks like, or that they just never used so far during the season. With that hard play action cell where just Justin Fields is keeping it just above his belly a bit, and then just perfect fake, pushes to the outside, gets away from Jalen Phillips, and then also the routes on the play. Absolutely love it as well. We will have a over route by EQ. As for Darnell Mooney, he's somewhat running of that post corner route that he runs so often. And then the guy that gets the touchdown is right here, Cole Kmet, who's just working his way through the offensive line right there, and then sprints out into the flats. Easy completion for Justin Fields. And we'll also have Corey Blessingame, who gets over here as a extra blocker. Really filthy play design. Love it. Really good throw by Justin Fields. And then just the run after the catch. That is big time by Justin Fields right there. Escapes Jalen Phillips and then finds a wide open Cole Kmet, who turns up the field. Key block right there by EQ as well, and then he will have his second touchdown within 2 weeks, and later on we will have a big time play by Cole Kmet, obviously once again. Love the design there. You can see just right here, Cole Kmet slipping through the offensive line. Great sell by Justin Fields, has the ball in his left hand right there, hides it, then sprints out. Perfect execution. Love it. Looked really clean, and then just an easy touchdown for tight end 1, Cole Kmet. As for the next situation that we want to look at, we're now moving on to drive number 4 for the Bears offense in half number 1. And this one is just once again showcasing what type of an athlete Justin Fields is. Read option play, reads it perfectly, pulls it, and it's just too fast for everybody. Runs out of the bounds, is smart, is not getting hit, and just a great executed play right there by Justin Fields. You can watch it again and then from the end zone angle talk about the play a bit more. But really, overall, great read on the end by Justin Fields. I can showcase it, like I said, with the end zone angle a bit better right there on Bradley Chubb. Going to see him just freezing right there as soon as he gives it. And this little stumble right there with his feet just is way too much time for Justin Fields to out leverage him. He doesn't even recognize right there. And then also great design with Corey Blessingame, who comes over as an extra blocker, pulls it, and it's just too fast for the entire defense. I mean, Justin Fields has some goddamn wheels, and I just wanted to showcase that with that clip right there. And now moving on later in the drive number 4 for the Bears, we want to start off with a 2nd and 7 situation. And this one, just a really nice throw by Justin Fields on this one. Finds number 8, N'Keal Harry, for a short completion on this one. And this one, just a beautiful PA naked rollout this time by Justin Fields. Not a rollout in that situation. As for the routes on this play, we'll have a motion over once again by tight end Cole Kmet. Or is it Trayvon Wesco? I'm not sure, but by the tight end whatsoever. And I think it's even Trayvon Wesco who's going to block, and Cole Kmet is up here, who's just running a deeper over route right there. As for Darnell Mooney, once again running that post corner, or in this case, this corner post route, and then N'Keal Harry's just easily sitting in there against a bailing corner who's already backing off of his press coverage right there, or his press coverage look. Easy find. Naked rollout, just once again moving Justin Fields outside the pocket, giving him some easy completions to move the sticks. Absolutely love that play calling for the entire game by Luke Getsy. And then just decisive throw by Justin Fields, has his first read open. Boom, slings it in there, sticks his foot. Good base, good throw, and just has a wide open N'Keal Harry for almost the first down. Also love the awareness, because later on there's also development of Cole Kmet in there as well for his route. He gets open, but just knowing down in distance, it's 2nd and 7. You have N'Keal Harry almost at the sticks and just makes a decisive throw. Love it. Is not able to get it there. It's only 6 yards, but it sets up a nice 3rd and 1 situation right there for the Bears. As for the end zone angle there, we have it again. Yeah, it looks like 88 Trayvon Wesco. Beautiful sell. Great block by Wesco as well. He was a underrated pickup during the offseason, just with a key block right there on the is it the edge rusher? The edge rusher right there. Just love what he does in the pass blocking game for us. And then easy completion, like the throw by Justin Fields. And once again, love the play design by Luke Getsy. And we obviously want to finish off half number 1, with the big time touchdown. 3rd and 8 situation still on the same drive. And this is just one heck of a play call and Justin Fields' best throw of the entire day to Darnell Mooney in this one. Beautiful, beautiful pass, beautiful catch, just all around amazing execution right there by the Bears offense. As for the play overall, we'll have Cole Kmet right there as a blocker who just helps that heavy look or just blitz heavy look right there by the Dolphins. And then we'll have Dante Pettis who runs somewhat of that rub route. I mean, that play is probably designed to go to Darnell Mooney. Nonetheless, he's going to just draw his defender towards the inside. As for Darnell Mooney, he's going to run just a fade towards the backside or the back pylon in this case, and then we'll have EQ who just runs a whip route towards the inside. Really love the play call, and then just perfect execution right there by the Chicago Bears offense. Incredible throw, incredible catch. Insane placement. We'll see it from the end zone angle, just right above the defender, perfectly puts it into Darnell Mooney's chest, who's going to who's able to make a incredible catch right there. Perfect above the defender, can easily high point it. That's an insane throw by Justin Fields. The pocket was collapsing too. It was not a super clean pocket in this case. Braxton Jones gets pushed back. He has very little space to work with. So a tough throw made by a tough quarterback who just places it perfect right there for the Chicago Bears touchdown. Love this play. So that finishes up half number 1 for the Chicago Bears. They were able to put up 17 points so far for this game. And now we want to start off with drive number 1 of the second half. It's only 3 plays, but on a third play, now a 3rd and 5 situation, we'll have the big time play by Justin Fields. We can look at it, 61-yard touchdown. That's just massive ability shown right there by him, just showing his instincts, showing his insane speed and his ability to still keep his eyes down the field. We will look at that in a second, but what a run by Justin Fields right there. Absolutely incredible. I was waiting for that breakout run the entire season, and this was definitely his breakout run. 61 yards for the touchdown on 3rd and 5. That's just clutch right there. As for the play, it's just a simple mesh concept. You will have a outside release go right there by, I think, EQ. As for the other players, Darnell Mooney is going to run that over the ball route over the center between linebackers and safeties. As for the other 2 guys, I think it's Chase Claypool and Cole Kmet. They're just both running a shallow route, and that's the basic mash concept that you have right there. Justin Fields still keeps his eyes down the field, as you'll see in a second. I try to stop it right there. Pump fake, sees Darnell Mooney, who was over the middle. He probably maybe even threw it to him if he was still looking, but he turned up the field because I think he was expecting Justin Fields to scramble in that situation, and the rest is just pure athleticism by Justin Fields, getting away from multiple players. Mooney with a key block in there as well to help him get that touchdown. And then just a big time play by quarterback 1 in that situation. Really special speed that you see by him right there. They have the pocket. Pocket is collapsing. Boom. Quick pump fake to just freeze a defender for a quick second. I think that's Jerome Baker, if I'm not mistaken. But whoever it is, that freezes him for a second, causes him to miss that tackle. And then you have 3 missed tackles overall. There you have Mooney's key block. And then he's just too fast for the rest of the secondary defenders. What a insane run by Justin Fields. As we're now moving on to drive number 2 for the Bears after successfully converting that first drive into a touchdown with that big time run by Justin Fields. This time having a 2nd and 18 situation, and this is just an incompletion. I don't want to always show only the good plays. I never do that. I want to show you some struggles in the offense as well. And this is just a quick little slant route right there with the one-on-one right there with Chase Claypool. The defender is just in a bail technique. That's a perfect throw against them and the perfect route because he's going to bail, give him some separation, and then just a quick little slant route by Chase Claypool. Well ran. Love the route by him. It's just simple but good. And also a great read by Justin Fields on this one. Love the read and the decision to throw it to him. But next time we just need better accuracy by Justin Fields on that one. It can also just be because they're not playing together for long now. It's about 4 days, or it was 3 days before the game, where they could have possibly spent time together. So obviously the connection will build throughout the entire season. It's not there yet, obviously, with them never having played together. That's a first game action, so there will be some miscues, some missed throws. That's what I expected, but still love the route, love the concept, and like that he throws it to him. That's still a good decision. Just the ball was a bit too low. I think Chase can even make that catch, but just the sun was in his face. You can see it from this angle probably too. Good protection on this one, gets it out there quick, great release. And then, yeah, the sun is just shining into his face too. So just a bit of a miscommunication there, but that connection will definitely, for sure, build as the season goes along. As we're now going to move on to drive number 3 of the second half for the Bears. Lots of interesting plays on this one. First of all, having this one right there, the corners for the Dolphins always showed a lot of press. The ball will go to Darnell Mooney at the top of the screen. Easy completion. Really, just once again, love the awareness by Justin Fields, understanding the defense. Just his development is showing each and every week. He gets better each and every week. Typical just motion right there by tight end Cole Kmet, and we'll have this corner who shows press right away and then is going to bail back into an off coverage. And this is just perfect execution by Justin Fields, recognizing that the corner is getting back there. He has off coverage or soft coverage in this one, and Darnell Mooney can just easily get some yards in there with a quick little hitch route, 3-yard hitch, sits in there. Justin Fields delivers a accurate football. As for the rest of the play, overall we'll have a 5-and-out by Cole Kmet. Chase Claypool is running a hitch, and then also I think it's N'Keal Harry who's going to run a 10 and in. It's a good play call, and it works out perfectly, finding the 101 and the off coverage in this one, delivering a fast throw, really smart play, easy completion, and then also good yak by Darnell Mooney to gain some extra yards, as we can see it from the end zone angle. 2, protection. Let's look at that too. Good protection in there. I mean, Braxton Jones, you see him struggling here and there. There will be some plays later as well where he just gets pushed back with the bull rush. He has his struggles, but still clean enough pocket for that quick throw. And then Darnell Mooney making some extra yards on that play as well, which was good to see. Sets up a 3rd and 1. And this one also, loved this one. It's not a play action pass, it's a PA rollout, which is great too. You'll see the other players just blocking in that case for him, and just works out perfectly for Justin Fields. Sells the play action and pushes it towards the outside, out-leverages everybody. He's just too fast. That's an easy first down. Also, good catch by Dante Pettis, who then gets killed by the guy. I mean, that can be a flag too. That's unnecessary, but whatever. But overall, designed run for 14 yards, moving the pocket, creating confusion. Good block by my man Dante Pettis, who gets killed, and just an easy first down for the Bears in that situation. As we'll then look at the next play as well, 1st and 10 now. This is just a series of plays that we want to look at because Justin Fields did an incredible job in those. And let's watch it. First of all, I just stopped it right there, but really, boom, big time truck by my man Cole Kmet. Love it. Love how he played in this entire game. Motion over by EQ. As for the play call overall, really like this one. It's an RPO play. You have 2 sides to read. You have, I think, Chase Claypool who's going to block, and EQ who's going to run the bubble. And on the right side, you have as a pass option Mooney with a 3-yard hitch sitting in there between the zone, and then just an easy quick out by Cole Kmet. And really love this decision by Justin Fields. Once again, it's just a small play for small yardage, or at least air yards. It's a small pass or a short pass, but just the recognition of defense is showing each and every week for Justin Fields, and he just gets better and better. Great just read on the play, get it to number 85 into your playmaker's hands. Right there is wide open, great read, and then perfectly waits on him, waits for the defender to make a move to try to deflect that football, and then sidearm slings it with perfect accuracy into the hands, and then lowers the shoulder. Look at that beautiful truck by Cole Kmet is it the first down? Yes, for the first down actually. So big time play by the young quarterback and the young tight end, both connecting there was really fun to watch. And there we can watch that beautiful run to boom. Trucks the guy, gets the first down. Love this play. As we'll then want to move on to the next 1st and 10 situation. This time Justin Fields read option, scrambling for 17 yards. Once again, doing a great job at reading the edge defender. And man, they were hesitating because Justin Fields was mostly pulling these footballs, but right there, enough hesitation or that's just a split second where Jalen Phillips wants to defend both guys, and then just Justin Fields is too fast, out leverages him on this play too, gets big time 17 yards, moving the Bears real close to the end zone. And then we want to look at the first and goal situation as well, which is another touchdown to the big guy Cole Kmet. What a great big time performance by my man. And this is just one heck of a play call. Once again, love it. Absolutely love it. Showing heavy formation or heavy package with Corey Blasingame in the game, with Trayvon Wesco, who is a great blocker, with EQ, who's an excellent blocker as a receiver too. And then you're just using your tight end for confusion, right? You will have Wesco who motions over to the other side, or not motions over, but who sprints to the other side, blocking on... this should be Bradley Chubb in that situation. Yeah, he has a key block, really a key block. Then you have EQ who runs a 10 and out or 5 and out, whatever it is in that situation. And then just right there, Cole Kmet with somewhat of a wheel route, short wheel route, expects the pass right away, and then just perfect execution by the offense. Once again, that hard play action cell right there, key block by Wesco, and then just easy, perfect ball, places it on his chest, catch, falls into the end zone, touchdown Bears. I mean, what a beautiful design to score once again down in the red zone. This Bears offense looks so much more fun. And yeah, I just absolutely love what they're doing play calling wise, and also what Justin Fields does on the field. And after that beautiful touchdown sequence or drive by the Chicago Bears, we now want to move on to drive number 4 in the second half for the Chicago Bears, where they kind of struggled a bit more. We're not able to put up any points on this one, starting off with a 3rd and 7 situation. This one, tough play for the Chicago Bears overall, but Justin Fields bails them out in that situation just with his legs. Incredible awareness in the pocket, once again evading the pressure by Bradley Chubb or the almost sack. But for the play overall, we'll have just a motion by Cole Kmet to identify the coverage. And then for the routes, we'll have a beautiful just outside release go. He is Dante Pettis right there. He is the guy to target for Justin Fields. He just doesn't have enough time to let that route develop and make that throw, because the one guy that is open on this play is actually Dante Pettis. The rest of the guys are getting clamped in that situation. We'll have just a deep over route by Darnell Mooney. That's maybe a bit too deep, but that climb over route by him. And then also by Cole Kmet, we'll have another over route as well. And then for the outside receiver at the bottom, which should be EQ, he's running a 10 and out. And it's an okay execution. I mean, lots of the guys getting locked up, but when you look at the top of the screen, it's actually an inside release, excuse me, guys, by Pettis. He does a great job and then sees that he scrambles and just interrupts his route. But really great awareness by Justin Fields. Once again in the pocket, Braxton Jones just getting beat with power again, or no, this time actually with speed and just that kind of just beat with his hands. Bradley Chubb is an elite rusher too, but love how he escapes the pressure there, gets out of the pocket and rushes for a first down. Special play by Justin Fields. As for the next play that we want to look at is right after this one too, 1st and 10 situation. Once again, Braxton Jones is the main factor on this play. This time Melvin Ingram against him. Is it Melvin Ingram? I think it is, yeah. I always get him and Melvin Gordon I mixed up, but yeah, just right there, left tackle getting beat with the bull rush and causing a sack against Justin Fields. I mean, this was a game where he really struggled, but also at the same time, it's just a big time defense with some really good edge rushers. As for the next play that we want to look at is a 2nd and 15. This one really just don't love the call by Luke Getsy this time. It's an RPO call, so you can also put that on Justin Fields. It's somewhat of the similar thing that we saw in the first half to Chase Claypool, that somewhat of a bubble or just right away route, that alert route to Darnell Mooney, who plays against off coverage, but just Darnell Mooney is a good guy to make some people miss, but I mean, he doesn't beat anyone with strength, and the corner just does a great job right there reacting to it. I think the read is okay by Justin Fields, just the corner making a better play on that one right there, as we can watch it from the end zone angle too. And then we'll want to move on to the 3rd and 13, which is probably the most interesting play for this entire drive, which is just simply a miscommunication with or between Justin Fields and N'Keal Harry. Or I assume that it is a miscommunication because it looked real odd in that situation. As for the play overall, we'll have N'Keal Harry, who is, I think, going to run a outside release go. It at least looks like it, but Justin Fields throws it right to the sticks, so it could be that he expected him to run a comeback or a curl route, a outside the shoulder curl route, whatever it was, or he wanted him to look earlier for a jump ball, just a quick fade. So I don't know what was wrong right there, but it looks like a miscommunication. But overall, I think the play design is pretty nice on 3rd and 13. You're getting your players on deep routes, you're staying aggressive, you're trusting your quarterback. You will have just somewhat of a 10 and out right there by Cole Kmet, and Darnell Mooney is running a curl. As for, I think it is whoever it is, Dante Pettis, whatever, is running a 10 and out. Love how they're attacking the sticks right there, but just like I said, looks like a miscommunication right there because Justin throws it into that space, and it looked like N'Keal Harry was expecting it a bit later. So just a bit of a communication issue right there, but I still thought it was interesting to show to you guys that at times it's just not working out for the offense. That's what happens, but it's not a throw that was bad by Justin Fields. And to finish off today's film room, we obviously have to look at the final drive as well. And I think most people now will know what is going to happen, or what I'm going to show to you guys. First of all, starting out with the 3rd and 10 situation. And this is just that horrible no call against Chase Claypool right there. I mean, just absolutely absurd. We can watch it. First of all, I think everybody of you might have seen it by now because it really went viral, as it should, because man, those revs are just hilarious. The guy's just standing right next to him. But talking about the play call first of all before raging about them, it's just, I think, an inside release go this time again by Chase Claypool. Really love that they're trying to get him just some one-on-one situations, but so far he has been held on both of those occasions. Excuse me. As for the inside receivers, Cole Kmet and Darnell Mooney are running a block and flat route. And then we'll have EQ on the other side, who's also having an inside release go, staying aggressive. 3rd and 10, you're obviously going for it on 4th down in that situation nonetheless. So give your probably best jump ball receiver, even though I would love Mooney in that situation as well, a chance. Play action, looks away. The safety not well enough because he's going to still be able to get over there. But, I mean, that situation, that's a clear pass interference. The safety gets there early, too. Like, he doesn't have to get hyped up there because he's literally hitting Chase Claypool as soon as he arrives there. And there you can see it. The pass is not thrown perfectly. It's a bit underthrown, but at the same time, if he throws it any deeper, the safety's going to pick that. So I'm not bothered by the throw by Justin Fields. It's just right there, him just Titanic him right there, just hugging him the whole way, and then the safety getting in there early as well. I mean, the safety probably plays it well, but just the corner right there. So I take it back with Javon Holland. He plays it well, but just right there, that corner freaking hugging him, and just big time ref here. Big time ref play for the Dolphins. Not seeing that, that's just absolutely ridiculous. And then we want to look at the 4th down right now as well. 4th and 10 in that situation. And this is just, I mean, the receiving core is just not there yet. I think next year will be better, but this is just a play your receivers have to make for you. Big time drop by EQ. I still think he's an okay wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5 for a offense. But man, he has to make that catch. As for the play overall, I think it's a good design. It's just a broken play because Justin Fields gets pressured immediately. Just a dig route by Chase Claypool in that situation. Darnell Mooney is somewhat running that post corner in that situation, and then you'll have EQ who's going to receive the ball on a climb route working towards the right side of the field. As for Cole Kmet, he's blocking and then just dragging across the field in that situation too. Probably a bit not that deep in that situation. And yeah, great job by Justin Fields. Pocket collapses immediately because of the both tackles in this spot, but also not a great job by Braxton Jones in that situation. He needs to scramble. We need a perfect throw against tight coverage in that situation because the receivers are not getting open really in that situation oftentimes, especially not EQ against, was it Xavier Howard? Yeah, it is number 25, so tough matchup. And Justin Fields delivers that perfect throw. Right there you have just Braxton Jones. Speed, escapes the pocket, great job. Delivers the perfect throw. You can't throw it any better. And then just a simple drop by EQ. I mean, I don't want to start a hate train against him, but man, you have to catch that football. But still, by the end of the day, love that Justin Fields is able to make such clutch throws. It gives me so much hope for future games as well. And it just shouldn't work for the Bears in that situation. It was not meant to be, but that finishes up the Bears' chances to win that football game. So, just to conclude today's Film Room episode, I think overall I'm still happy how the Chicago Bears offense is developing. They're still putting in some inputs with different plays into the playbook each and every week, and I love every single bit of them. The hard play actions this week were really fun to watch, and overall I love how they just included Chase Claypool, the new guy, as well as Cole Kmet on Sunday as well with his tight end runs, with his 2 touchdowns, some nice catches. Really loved what they did with him. Overall, I'm also super happy how Luke Getsy is getting it along with the offense. It's just clicking with them and it's looking real good. That's a real offense, not a Matt Nagy screen type of offense, even though we're running a lot of screens as well. But man, it looks like competent football in Chicago, and Justin Fields overall is just an absolute beast. Having such a big time game against a really good Dolphins team is obviously a great indicator for the future of the Bears as well, and I can't wait and see how this Bears team develops over the offseason and what we can expect from the 2023 Chicago Bears. But until now, the Chicago Bears lost this football game but still showed what the future will bring for the Chicago City, and I'm excited and ready for it. So with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you thought of Justin Fields' performance and the Chicago Bears' performance overall against the Dolphins. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. Check out Instagram and Twitter if you want to as well. And as always, guys, bear down.